AI is going to really serve you well, um, for a few reasons we can get into. But here's one thing that I want to talk about is the U.S. auto manufacturing, right? So there was a time, up until the 70s when we started to offshore a lot of our auto manufacturing. Uh, Manufacturing in the United States was a path to the middle class, the upper middle
Hmm.
class. It created management opportunities. There were union jobs. I mean, these auto workers were getting paid great money. I mean, if you look at, I've got this pulled up just as a point of reference. Like, this is Detroit in the heyday. I would encourage all people, if they're thinking about AI's role in the economy, look at Detroit in just like the peak manufacturing era. It was a place where you could like get your piece of the American dream as an uneducated factory worker. The opportunities were phenomenal. But then the economy, as I said, these things are cyclical. There was a forcing function that occurred. There was a heyday, like Detroit was printing money. These auto manufacturers were going gangbusters, and then everybody was unionizing. Wages were going up and up and up. Layers of management inside of these companies started to grow and grow and grow. And because of the success of that, all of a sudden there is room for economic pressure. And so now all of a sudden, if a Japanese auto manufacturer can come in with $1,000 car, they don't have union labor. They don't have labor laws. They don't have 3, 4 day work weeks. Now all of a sudden there is an opportunity for that world to get disrupted. And so we see with like an increase in globalization in the 70s and 80s, and auto manufacturing was offshore, and now all of a sudden we're importing. It is cheaper to pay 100% import tax on a foreign automobile is still cheaper than manufacturing in this giant, bloated, successful US and the whole thing then implodes. Throughout the 70s and 80s, that whole infrastructure implodes. I think generally what we need to look at is AI is not AI will not be the cause of this thing happening. AI is the solution to the cause.